Hello my darlings, hope you're all doing well. Blushlilyblog here, and welcome to this reading where we're going to be taking a look at what's about to change pretty much everything for you. So 3 options for today's reading. Option number 1 with the green aventurine, option number 2 has pink quartz, and option number 3 has the amethyst. See which one you're mostly drawn to? Don't overthink it, and let's go ahead and get started. My lovely option number 1. And welcome to reading, my darlings. If you were drawn to the green aventurine, get comfy, and as I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud or in your head. Helps you better connect to the energies of the reading. Alright, so this is about to change everything for you. Let's see what it is. To the sea, number 7. Okay, so you, my darlings, are about to embark on some sort of journey over here, on some sort of adventure. This could be an actual physical adventure that you go on, some sort of trip. This could also be an indication of going more with the flow. See, your spiritual team is coming through over here, and they're going to help you arrange things in a way that helps you get out of something that you have already known. So there's definitely an energy of exploration. Something that has to do with going out there. This is what they're telling me. And it's interesting how I always refer to this crystal as a little piece of the sea or of the ocean. If your dream has always been living next to the sea or the ocean or some sort of body of water, this is something that's going to happen. So within the next 7 weeks to 7 months of you watching this reading, this could happen in such a beautiful and magical way for you. But there is a special connection to the water. Some of you guys could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You don't have to be. But there's a lot about you realizing that the ship is safe in the harbor, but it's not built for that. The same way you're not built to just kind of stay in some sort of environment. Yes, it might be safe for you, but there's this air of exploration, and this air of exploration is going to wake up. It's going to become so strong, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to resist it. And to be quite honest with you, I don't see you resisting it anymore. But there's definitely some sort of trip to the ocean, to the sea, to the lake, to the waterfalls. You see, the thing that's going to change it all for you, my dears, what I'm seeing, this is going to be quite global in a sense that you are finally going to really be honest with yourselves. So there's this realization that you, my dears, are going to have very soon, that you are the only person who truly knows what it is that you want. You might have been listening to others, you might have been looking at other people's social media, success stories, so on and so forth. And there will come a point in your life where you realize that all of that stuff that you've achieved maybe hasn't been giving you the happiness and the fulfillment that you wanted. And you'll be like, okay, you know what? This isn't my dream. And you're going to be really honest with yourselves, and it will take some time for you to get over the fact that you wasted a lot of time and money and resources in a dream that wasn't essentially yours. But you know, what they say about honesty, the truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. This is what I see happening for you, you know, that maybe some trip is going to trigger that. Where you're going to realize, you know what, this is not what I wanted. What I wanted is completely different. But then, what I really like in your reading with that serendipity card is literally things are going to start happening as if by magic. Because once you open up to that real desire within you, the universe will conspire to just make it happen. So for a lot of you, it's literally relocation. For a lot of you, it's exploration, adventure, and trying out something completely new, something completely different. And that will change so much for you. That will change so much for you. So I want to see how it's going to change when it comes to your love, when it comes to your relationships. There's something about the energy of things falling into place. So if you're single, there's definitely an indication of meeting somebody you're fated to meet, because your values and your true desires will align with theirs. And then you can start having this relationship where you build, something that's solid, that's stable, that's truly authentic. And if you're not, if you are in a relationship or a situationship, that helps you align with your partner. For some of you, this is quite interesting. An ex is coming back. An ex is coming back. Let me see what they're coming back for. Ooh, quite interesting. Yeah. So, okay. This is not necessarily an ex. For some of you, yes, this is an ex. But for the majority of you, this is actually that situationship thing. Okay. So if you're stuck in a third party energy, where it's mostly about not being able to break free, where maybe it's mostly about the physical intimacy. See, they're showing me leveling up. And this could go two ways. Because for some of you, what I'm seeing is that you guys are leaving this situation yourselves. You're making that decision. And you have plenty more options to choose from. And for some of you, this is a general reading. This is the energy of the person choosing you, you choosing the person, and this relationship or situationship leveling up. There's more commitment over here, there's more understanding, and there's definitely this recognition of each other as, I want to say, soulmates. Okay. How will this energy affect your wealth? Okay. I wanted to say business, prosperity. Okay, pretty much. Transforming the situation. Yeah, transform the situation. Keep up the great work. Listen, using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets. And through that energy of understanding yourself, you're moving towards real wealth and prosperity. So just that subtle change within you that I was talking about, it leads you to better relationships, closer relationships, and the alchemical energy is going to start working in your favor. And this is what the serendipity is also all about, where literally the alchemical energy is going to start working in your favor, and you're walking towards wealth. Okay, so that sounds pretty good, my lovely. Option number 1. But yeah, there's definitely this energy of connecting to the sea, connecting to the ocean. And a lot of you finally making that decision to just go for it. Because if we never do something, we never know how it would work out, you know? All right, my lovely. Option number 1, that's what I have for you. If you're up for a personal reading, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. And of course, do check my Patreon page out with over 160 exclusive videos, additional discounts, and much, much more. Alright guys, take care now. Bye. Lovely. Option number 2. Hi and welcome to your reading, my dears. Get comfy. As I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud in your head. Helps you better connect to the energies of the reading. So let's see what's about to change everything for you. Not for you. This is interesting. Okay, sit tight. Option number 2. This is what's going to happen. It's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride in the near future. What they're showing me is, okay, imagine a tornado, but you are safe, you are protected, but the universe is coming in with that tornado to take away all of that stuff that isn't for you. People, places, situations, jobs. Might feel like things are falling apart, but in reality, they're actually falling into place because it seems like there's a lot of dust, there's a lot of dirt, there's loads of like cobwebs that are surrounding your energy field, and the universe is bringing in a huge Hoover, yeah, Dyson, whatnot, Henry Dyson, wherever you're from, to literally suck all of this up. And you'll be like, what the hell? And it's going to be quite sudden. And there are going to be a lot of revelations that, I'm going to be completely honest with you, are not going to be pleasant, right? So there's, very specifically, I'm getting somebody, for some of you, there's somebody younger, and this person has been smiling in your face, but talking so much shit behind your back. This could be somebody at work, somebody that you're studying with. This, for some of you, could unfortunately even be a close relative. But this person has had a hidden agenda for a very long time, and they've been messing up your plans, they've been messing up your progress. But your spiritual team doesn't sleep, your higher self doesn't sleep, and they can see all that BS that's been happening. So I'm getting a strong angel energy. Interesting. I haven't had that for quite some time. Archangel Michael, the protector energy. So maybe somebody by the name of Michael might resonate with you. Maybe your name is Mike or Michael. What matters over here is that you were essentially in a losing game. You were essentially put in circumstances where you couldn't win. And the high powers, they're like, well, that shit is just not fair. That is not fair. And they're like, we need to do something. So now the universe literally is going to take a lot of stuff out of your life. Your advice over here is literally to trust the process. Trust the process, trust the progress. You need to get out of this game that you can't win, because you're wasting your time, you're wasting your energy. And at the end of it, it kind of feels like somebody was planning to just use you and then throw you out. Use you for your skills, use you for your money, for your abilities, for your talents, and just throw you out. The universe is saying no, that shit is not going to happen. So this is definitely what I'm seeing for you guys. That's about to change it all, and loads of things are going to be affected. But they're like, fear not. Fear not, because you're safe. I don't know if you know the tale about the three piglets. They had houses like built out of straw and something that wasn't very stable. And they're saying that the big Hoover, the big tornado, is going to come into your life so that it clears up space for something that is definitely for you. Okay? Because here I'm seeing that for quite a few of you, there's a possibility of a new house, a new apartment, and new steady relationships, new career, loads and loads of new things that are made up of new blocks. But it's almost like, first you need to demolish the old house, clear all of that rubbish out, and start building something new. The same is going to happen to your subconscious. A lot of things that you believed were true, but were actually, well, maybe they're true for somebody, but they weren't really true for you. They weren't really your true north, if you will. They're also going to be proven wrong. And I keep saying, to a lot of you, my dears, that sometimes this is a rather painful process, but it's a very, very necessary one. For some of you, there's a very clear understanding, for example, that if you're living in a city, in a high-rise, you get a very clear understanding that you want to live in a house or you want to live somewhere closer to the ground. and you'll make that choice, and it's going to make you feel much more comfortable, much more productive, and you're going to meet some really nice people, you know, when we're talking about the community. Oh my God. I was talking about home and here we are, the card of home. Oh my days. For some of you, you might be an architect and you might realize that it's not for you, or vice versa. You might be like, okay, I want to be an architect. I want to have something that has to do with decoration, interior design. There's something about literally building that's coming through over here. Building, analytics, and insurance came through. Maybe something that has to do with transportation a little bit. Some of you might be flight crew. Interesting. And you might realize that you don't want that anymore. That you want a different type of career. You want a different type of life. But trust me that there are going to be a lot of things that are coming through when we're talking about realizing what isn't for you. Let me see how this is going to affect your love life. Yeah, very positively. For quite a few of you, you know, if you're in a situationship that's very confusing, you'll be like, you know what, all this suffering and waiting and not knowing, I'm fed up. I'm fed up. Be like, this is again a game I can't win. And you're going to go into this energy of being ready to explore, being ready to be seen. And you're going to realize that you attract very different people so that you can pick and choose from, right? If you are in a relationship, especially a long distance one, there is going to be a lot of movement forwards. There is going to be some sort of important decision that's going to be made, whether it's moving in together or relocating together. There's lots of important decisions that are based on what it is that you truly want. But they're showing me passion. They're literally showing me passion. So, you know, if you are single or in a relationship, they're showing me that there's going to be this surge of movement forwards, passion, desire, ambition, talking, interest, flirting, fun, all of that good stuff is coming through. Let's talk about your career a little bit. Yeah, see, for a lot of you, you're going to decide that you're not really that career-oriented. Like, really? Like, it's not your thing? Like, career is not your priority? That right now, in this, in this time of your life, what you really want to focus on is family, relationships, fun, hobbies, things like this. And getting what you want. Look at this. Through that energy of fertility, through that energy of realization, when it does come to your career, when it does come to your money, I think you're going to try out something different. I don't know. Some of you might go into making sweets. You might be trying to monetize a hobby. But you're definitely shifting your perspective. Definitely. Okay, my lovely, option number 2, that's what I see for you. If you're up for a personal reading, let me know. The email's in the description box below. And, of course, do check my Patreon page out with access to over 160 videos, exclusive to Patreon only, additional discounts on readings, and much, much more. Alright, guys, take care now. Bye. My beautiful amethyst. Gorgeous, sparkly, and sometimes a little rough around the edges. Hey? Welcome to your reading, my darlings. Get comfy as I'm shuffling the cards. Perhaps you better connect to the energies of the reading. And let's find out what's about to change it all for you. Wow, very close to achieving your goal. Very, very close to achieving your goal. Guys, there's a very, very big message over here. Don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle. There's this energy where you're about to manifest something. There's this energy where some sort of cycle of healing is going to be completed. Some sort of relationship is going to either materialize in your life or it's going to end and make space for a new one. There is this energy of a breakthrough that's coming through. It could be happening within the next 47 days from watching this video. But you are like, oh my God, I want to give up. I don't want to do this anymore. And they keep saying, the night is always the darkest right before the dawn. And this energy completely applies to you. Yeah, and the fates are going to interfere. Number 7 might be an important number for you guys. 7, 17, 47. Those are very, very important numbers. You might have been seeing a lot of 11s, a lot of 7s lately, lots of 4s lately. Bit of a spoiler, the previous 2 options, they were a lot about changes. Here, they keep saying like, what's about to change for you is that you don't have to make any changes. The fates have got you. Keep on going. You're on the right track. You're definitely going in the right direction. And I know a lot of you are tired. You like lost half of your spots. They're like, oh my God, blush Lily. I wish I could stop. They're saying no, now it's not the time. Even if you move at a pace of a tortoise, whatever, keep going. Keep going. There's this energy where they're saying they want you to know that you shouldn't compare your journey to anybody else. There's going to be a very interesting realization where you're going to see that somebody who was pretending to be happy and confident and wealthy and whatever, it was just a big bunch of BS. It was just a big, big bunch of BS. Somebody who was telling you that they did something in half of the time that you were taking. Somebody who was bragging about making, I don't know, easy money, whatever. It's not what it seems. It's not what it seems at all. Somebody who was making you feel like you chose the wrong path, you're going to see the truth behind their lies. And the fates are going to show you. So somebody next to you, you will see their true colors. But you, whatever was making you doubt your path, whatever was making you think that you need to stop or choose a different direction, this is a very clear sign that no, that's not the case whatsoever. And you're like, yeah, I know, Blush, but it feels like it's a never-ending story. I know, my darlings, I know. And for a lot of you, it has something to do with looking for the right person. And you might have been looking at those Insta posts thinking like, oh, these couples are so happy and this and that, but you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. A lot of people who are truly happy, they don't need to showcase it to the world. They don't need to prove their point. And they're saying you need to sleep better. That's definitely going to change things for you. You need to sleep better. The fates are building things behind your back. Connections are being built. There's something that's being made just for you. They're coming through with this energy. They're saying there's something that's being made just for you. And you are co-creating with the universe. And you might not be seeing the results that you want, especially if you're manifesting something or if you're healing something. But they're saying, keep going. There's something about needing to let go of the time frame that you have given yourself. There's some sort of important thing that's going to come through on an official level. It might have something to do with your money, with your investment, with your property. There's something that's going to come through over here that's going to really make you happy. It offers you some sort of financial stability. Something definitely pays off over here. Your wishes are so close. And for a lot of you, what I'm seeing, my dears, is again, they keep saying, talk about love. Let's talk about love. There's somebody coming through over here. I'm seeing a lot of you going on dates. I'm seeing you guys reconciling with somebody who's dear to your heart. Even that resonates with you. And I'm seeing that you guys are being more emotionally stable, emotionally open, and emotionally connected with yourselves. For a lot of you, you've been healing your intimacy issues. But I always keep saying, you know, whatever is born in contact must be healed in contact. So there's only so much healing we can do by ourselves. A lot of healing takes place when we interact with people and we feel like we're triggered by something and something comes up and so on and so forth. But they keep saying like there's a person just for you. Just know that. And that person is coming through very, very soon. And there's going to be some sort of resolution. If you already are in a relationship or a situationship, and it's going to be for the better. Because it really puts you in that nice, sweet, nourishing energy. Loving, cuddly, almost cuddly, I want to say. Okay, let's see what it's going to change when it comes to your career. You'll get more resources. Be grateful for what you have and have something for the future. They're showing me that you're going to get more resources, definitely. There's like money coming in. When we're talking about going the distance, so especially for those of you who have been struggling with your own kind of thing, you know, if you have your own business and this hasn't been going as well as you wanted it to, or work hasn't been going as well as you wanted it to, maybe your partner has been struggling with money as well. Maybe you were okay or okay-ish, and your partner was really struggling and it was affecting your relationship. There's definitely the energy of more resources coming towards you and coming towards those whom you love. Kick off the party activity and have a great time. There's definitely going to be a reason to celebrate, guys. There's some sort of important milestone that is coming up when we're talking about your career, when we're talking about your life, just in general. You will have a reason to celebrate. That's for sure. This could be a promotion. Again, this could be launching of a new product, launching of a new business, your business expanding, especially for those of you who are out there on social media. There's definitely this energy of being seen, being recognized, being valued, being cherished, being accepted, being followed. A lot of people gravitating towards you, your energy, and seeing the value in what it is that you have to offer. That came through very, very strongly for you, my lovely option number 3. All right, my dears. If you're up for personal reading, let me know. Send me an email. The email's in the description box below this video. Check my Patreon page out with an exclusive library of over 160 videos, additional discounts on personal readings, ad-free content, and much, much more. And make sure to take good care of your amazing selves now. Bye.